How's it going? Good to see ya. Um, so I've been having intermittent success with doing some of these art vlogs on my YouTube channel, where instead of me live streaming it, I just sit here and I talk with you people for a little bit of time. And I thought, you know what would be fun, Sean? You know what would be fun? You know what would be really fun? And I'm going to pull this closer here. And my computer is a tangle of terrible wires that I have yet to get a control of. So it's a little bit why I never pulled the microphone closer, because it's involved in that. But I thought, you know what? I used to do writing. In fact, that was the main purpose of like my social media stuff, was the writing, was to make me do more writing. And then I got distracted and didn't do that and started just talking about comic books and art. Oops. So I thought, what if we just put out videos where I wrote? Would people watch that? I don't know. But would I get work done? And would I conceivably get a little bit of watch time out of these sessions? Yes, I would. So that's what we're going to do today. This is going to be me and you, the random person out there in television land watching this. By the way, chair. Okay. Let's do this. Down, down, down to the river. Down, down. I'm singing a copyright-friendly version of the song that's stuck in my head. So. I want to just complain about these articles, right? These type of articles right here. Oh, the great God, Jeff Bezos. He's so smart and intelligent. Or Steve Jobs. Prophet, wisdom from on down high of these genius people. I hate articles like that. I hate articles like that. YouTube advice is particularly filled with this kind of garbage. How to become a better, more profitable YouTuber. I'm like, I just hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Okay. I went down to the river to pray, singing about... So I use this account right here exclusively for scripts. Scripts and books and scripts and books. And okay, I have been dealing with this thing with Google for a minute, and I guess I don't have any place else to talk about it but here with you lovely people, and I will say it. Oh, also the goal is, what should the goal be? Okay, here's what we'll do. While I set this up, I'm going to complain to you about a bullshit thing Google's been doing to me as of late. So, if you want to sign in using your Gmail, you have to use... Google's been doing this new two-factor authentication thing, where You have to, okay, pick a random number. There we go. Authentication thing where you have to open up another one of their apps to log into something on your phone, which is very annoying. Usually it's YouTube, but they made me do it with Google Pictures. And now I didn't know this, but Google Pictures will automatically download all of your pictures on your phone into the Google Drive without telling you. So what happens is, as somebody who takes a lot of videos and a lot of pictures, I have a ton, mysteriously, your emails, 15 gigabytes of free storage, gets filled, and they're like, well, you ran out of storage, so you're just gonna have to get more. You don't know how this happened, and this is your business email. It's the email you use for everything. It's the email your job messages you on. So you have to figure this out. And I found out it's about the stupid picture thing. And I had to spend like 2 or 3 days deleting all the files on my stupid Google Drive that I didn't want to use in the first place. So that Google, screw you for doing that. That's not really relevant to this conversation, but what we're doing here, but that bothered me. This has been a multi-year issue that they keep trying to do. So go screw yourself, Google. Okay. So, let's see. We'll do it between 1,000. Ooh, that's a lot. And 3,000. Oh boy. Anyways, see, I'm being nice to Google. I'm using their services. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna suck. Whatever it is, it's gonna suck. But I can do it. It's. Oh, dang it. No. No. They saw me complain about them and they gave me one of the higher possible numbers. I thought they would. Well, this is my fault. If I wanted 1,500 or something, I should have just said 1,500. Okay. We got. I'm gonna work on like a few projects at the same time, and we're gonna do it sans music because if I listen to music, I won't say anything, and I don't think this is interesting for. Well, maybe it is. Maybe me talking is just ruining the whole thing. Maybe the cold, hard precision of watching me write is what you guys want. I don't know. Please don't let that be that thing because that would be very. My one thing, the one thing I think I can do, kind of, is be good at word. I'm good at saying words. Down, down. Okay. Oh. Decorated or with anything but a crude etching. Comet. Okay, what would be a good name for an orc? Religious leader, prophet. Down. Oh, so for people who haven't watched this, I'm sure the only people who are going to give this any view is I'm not ripping this off. Hopefully I'm not. Religious leader who rode in on a comet. I thought that would just be. I don't know. It's a fun thing. Oh! Oh shit. Okay. Oh, that. Oh boy. That's. Okay. Didn't. I was worried that that might be a real thing. Turns out. You know what? And realized. You don't need to be unrealized. That's not needed. Okay, so if people are curious, I'm working on a novella about an orc who becomes a professional wrestler. I was going to do. Why do you need that? Why do you need that, Sean? Why do you need and looked around? What are you? She was home. She was home. Okay. Boop. Don't start believing in starting. Don't start. So, right, I'm working on a novella, hopefully a whole series about an orc who becomes a pro wrestler. I hope people like it. I hope people think it's good. I'm very nervous because it's like, I don't know. You know, I thought I wrote a good, like, I haven't been happy with the opening. I've never been happy with the opening, and I've rewritten it like 4 or 5 times, and I'm still not exactly there. Praise God. You gotta get rid of like a lot of Ergo garbage. Down, down. Man. I almost feel like once I get into the middle of it, I feel, a lot of writers are very confident about beginnings and get nervous when they hit middles. I feel like I'm the opposite. I'm very confident in the middle, but it's the beginning and end that I struggle with. I'm good once I'm good once I get the characters moving and I get the plot up and going. I'm strong at that. It's setting everything up. That's where I'm weakest. That is where I struggle. Okay. With enough effort. About. You just make it with effort. Opened her. With effort. She finally I thought you died. I always feel okay. This is a random complaint that I don't know if this has anything, but I always feel thing is a word you should look out for. Usually, you can find a better, stronger, more descriptive word than that. Boy, I don't talk. I don't try. Well, how about no decorations? No decorations, but a small symbol of Slovak's comet. There we go. I was going to say he rode out on a comet. I'm going to say he rode in on a comet now. There we go. How do you write that? How do you write that sound? How would you write? How do you write that? How would you write that? How the heck do you write that? That's always one. Automatopoeia. I love that word. For heavy breathing. Okay, loud. Wheeze. I might not hit that word. That was maybe stupid to do that because this is going to be a lot of like editing and this is going to be like a lot of editing and like you have to trust that their next step would be on the ground and not off. No, that doesn't make. That's a good line. At least I think. How'd she try? Does she try or did she? Like, okay. How would you describe a depressed person? They're gray. It was gray. They were gray. Was it? It was a gray pale. And awfully cold place. Although 30 orcs were cramped into the small room. Orcs lived and slept in it. It wasn't big enough for all of them. So the only justifiable way to live here was to stay confined to your bed at most hours. Otherwise, you risked. Otherwise, you risk. Would cause. Comfortable. At most hours. Otherwise, any young orc would risk. Crashing into others. And right now, Luna was very good at that. I don't know. That's what depression. Luna had always been good at that part. Luna had always been good at that part, staying confined. And just letting the world. So, one piece of advice I've been told about writing, like descriptions, is try and describe the way your character feels and then. Don't want to spill any ink. Try and describe the way your character feels and then try and apply that to the room that they're sitting in, if that makes sense. She heard a loud. No. Not she heard. We know she hears it. There was a loud, wet. As her hearing returned, she was finally aware of the loud, wet mouth breathing that was happening right next to her. This was no, that's too mean. This character isn't supposed to be a jackass. Yeah, it's rude. We She heard a loud wheezing right next to her. They thought you died. They thought you were going to die. They thought you were going to die. Said. Okay, so this is the thing I always go. I actually give people advice not to do this. Right now, I'm picturing the movie in my head instead of picturing the book that I should be writing. Because I was like going to describe, you know, it's impossible not to totally do this. I think. No, I like that, and awfully cold. I think that's. Takiro. She got up and slowly met eyes with the orc staring at her. Down, down. I pick easy sounding names because I don't want to do a lot of spelling. Hick. How long have we been going on for? I'm definitely not going to hit that limit. That was stupid for me even to put that there. The actual goal is to write till sunset and then finish up some stuff I meant to do. You'll see. You'll all see. Here you go, Tom. Beanpole of an orc with neat. I think you tried to kill me yourself. Elaborate handlebar mustache. Shoot on it. I am everyone. I think you. I had to handle you. I had to handle your shit. Delicately and precisely. Unship. Boop, 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 boop. Now, did sunflower seeds exist in medieval times? I'm not sure. Did they have sunflower seeds in medieval Europe? Okay, so no. But then again, this is not Europe. This is fictional fantasy world. That might be an alien planet. I haven't totally decided yet. That human beings may have crash landed on several thousand years ago. That's an idea I've been playing with. That is not a decision I have made yet, but so I'm going to say there are sunflower seeds. Or what if I'm? Ooh, let's stretch our big world building muscles right here. Moonflower seeds. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's so wacky. His stuff is so deep. He didn't decide that at random. Okay. I'm goofy. What you should take out of this is I'm very goofy and silly, and that's the books I write. Oh, I'm trying. I try to be a little bit more serious in the books. Okay. Precisely unshelling them. I had to handle your shift. I think. Those are for everyone. I pray to the great Zog that his comet would ride down. Forgive you. Little decorations. Beds. Doing yes. I had to take your shift. Some people thought you killed. Some people thought you killed yourself. Thought you had been taken. Some people. The vanguards thought you had been taken by the mountain madness. Hypothermia. Hypothermia. In the human world, they call this hypothermia. Been taken by the mountain. The vanguard. I prayed. I had to take your shift, you know. Oh shit, what is her job? I had to take your shift, you know. Sorry. Sorry, I thought I'd be... I'm sorry, I thought I would be back before the watch started. Would you marry me? What the heck is her job? I didn't really thought that. She must be... yeah, she would theoretically have a job. Your tab. I'm sorry, I thought... I was trying to live more life, yeah. Work! Big older kid. Big older king. Thunderfoot, the dwarf. Your arms die. Don't you care that arms die? I prayed for you. Sort of. Big order came through. Orcs. Okay, I'm thinking of making her a blacksmith, but I don't know. Mustard fruit. Okay, who's the guy that makes barrels? Who makes barrels in medieval society? Coopers. The door. The Silverfeet are back in town. I don't know. Maybe this is shitty and it sucks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have stupid dreams. Okay. Assistant. Oh, I was never going to get that word right. I can tell. That's a French word. Right. You should know I tried very. Yeah, I am still. I worked for. What were the most dangerous medieval jobs? Wikipedia has an article on this. Oh, okay. Well, that. Be thankful for indoor plumbing. Everybody, be very thankful for indoor plumbing. God, all shit. It's all about shit. That's the worst job. Oh, that sounds bad. sentence. No, let's not make her a Cooper. Let's make her. Tanner. I don't know what her job is. She's not supposed to like her job. It's part. Did you? Who's your ones? Do you want to get married? Sure. Great. Curled. Okay, so seemed like a good idea. That's a little bit modern. I don't know. When you're telling a fantasy story, I was trying to avoid likes. If you don't know this, like is actually somewhat of a relatively modern thing. Like has always existed, but it it used to mean to enjoy something. But like as a comparison is somewhat modern. I believe it doesn't really pop up until like the '60s. Like the story I heard once is Walter Cronkite was so irritated by likes that he refused to put them anywhere in his scripts. I don't know if that's true. So I don't know. For some reason, it always feels very modern to me. to have a like, and takes me out of it. Even though that's a stupid thing, that's a stupid petty thing, but it's a stupid petty thing that I notice. Damn, it's a good line, but it doesn't make sense. She interested. She had gone out much further than she needed to go. But it didn't matter, though. Either she would come back with something, or she would come back. With food, or she'd be dead. Those were the only two options. The blood tears. Oh, I haven't talked in a minute. so much doesn't matter to me. Nah. Yeah, that's red light for sure. Like, how long have I been going for? Boop, boop, boop. Wow, that's an hour. Oh, that's some serious progress. I think. I have approximately done word count. About 200 words. A little less than the goal I gave myself. But dragging this out for an hour, even though you aren't going to see an hour, honestly, I think that's pretty good for me. We'll see how this does. I like this format. You know, the thing with writing streams is they're a lot of fun, but sometimes it's hard to focus on writing while doing them. And these, I get some work done and I can just share my thoughts out loud with you and my terrible, terrible, terrible prose that I hate. Okay. I think this is good enough for now. Don't worry, I'll do other types of videos. We'll see. Later.